Thank you, 343. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the ThaGamerNurse channel. I am Andrew. Real quick, before we actually get started, I'm actually working with my new setup now. I have the mount all set up on my desk. I've got my light over here. I'm working with the camera and I'm working with a new microphone. So I'm hoping that this video turns out a little bit better in terms of looks and sound quality, but definitely just comment down below and let me know what you guys think. I'm actually pretty excited to make this video. It'll be my first game review ever. It'll be my first time using this setup, so I'm pretty excited to just put all of this together. So I know you probably don't really want to see my face this whole time since we're talking about a game, so I'm gonna crop away and we're gonna go into the gameplay footage. So back to the game. If you want the short version, I love the game a lot. The battle pass, I don't really want to spend too much time on it, but I don't really like the battle pass very much. The way the progression works makes it feel like it's gonna take way too long to finish. Some stuff is actually kind of interesting, but I don't ever actually really check on the battle pass. The battle pass isn't that interesting to me. Now graphically, the game looks really good. I mean, really, really good, at least to me. Right now, all the footage that you're seeing is footage that's captured on a PC. I'm actually playing on a PC with a 2060 Super. If you haven't seen my setup, again, I'll link that down in the description below. But the game can be a little bit buggy at times. Nothing major or game breaking that I've experienced so far. The maps look great, although I don't really like them all. The gun designs look pretty good, and it all holds together really well, even with intense gameplay. Probably my favorite addition to the game is the fact that everyone can customize their colors and their armor, and it stays with them in the game. So like in the old Halo games, you know, you would customize your person, but really the only time you would actually see that is when you're playing custom games. When you're getting into team ranked games, it's red versus blue at all times. And in this game, it's the same. But the game does a really good job at letting people keep their base colors that they customize and then outlining the characters in red and blue, just like the classic red versus blue that Halo always did. So kudos to 343 on that. I know when they first revealed the game looked really junky or janky. I don't want to say junky, but they could have refined it a whole lot more. They went through those changes, they fixed it up. I think the game looks great. Now, how does the game feel? I have been a Halo fan for years. I mean a really long time. But what I gotta say about this is Halo 3 was probably the last Halo game that I really liked. Halo 3 took so many hours away from me from studying in high school. I played that game like crazy. Anything after Halo 3, I didn't really like. Reach was okay. 4 and 5, I actually don't really remember much of anything about, to be honest with you. But this game here, even though I haven't played the campaign yet, it really brings me back to the Halo 3 days. The game feels great. It feels really good. And it really takes you back to those days. The movement feels great. The gunplay feels great. Gunfights feel great. I'm honestly in love with the game already. There's a lot that I haven't really practiced with yet. You know, there's a lot of new equipment and everything in the game, a bunch of new weapons in the game, like the grapple you can grab the flag with, you can grab weapons with. I didn't really get into learning about how to use all that stuff in game really. I've been just enjoying the game at its base level right now, but I really like it, and I'm really excited to get into all of that extra stuff. Now going into the maps, I don't really have too much to say about this, but that's not really a bad thing. The map design, I think, overall is pretty good. I have to say that I do hate some maps, but I really think that's more of me not really being used to the maps yet. You know, in every game, any competitive game, if you play them, there's always going to be maps that you really don't like. But if you take an objective look at it, the map design is actually pretty good. I'm just not that great at all the maps. Again, I haven't really liked or played much of a Halo game since Halo 3, so that's really my point of comparison. Having higher fidelity graphics and further draw distances really changes the feel of the game. Actually, the first time I encountered higher draw distances in Halo and, well, I guess increased graphics was in the Halo Master Chief collection, when you're able to swap back and forth between the graphics. Now, I only replayed through the campaigns only a little bit because I wanted to see the differences in graphics, but that's the first time I experienced the increased draw distances inside of a Halo game, and seeing it now, I mean, it makes the whole gameplay feel a whole lot better. A whole lot better. But again, remember, my point of comparison is Halo 3. Anything in between, I didn't really play all that much. So what are my overall thoughts? What I'll say is this. If you're looking for something new and never seen before, then this game probably isn't for you. If you're a fan of Halo 2 and Halo 3 like I am, then this is exactly the return to competitive multiplayer that you've been waiting for. It's everything that I've been waiting for. I think the classic titles in general have been going in the wrong direction for a pretty long time. Everyone wants to do new and innovative stuff, but 343 actually took good notes this time. I gotta give them credit for this one. They went back to what made Halo a great game to begin with. Now, over time, you can go and upgrade other things, but as long as the core gameplay continues to feel like this, then I can see myself playing this for a pretty long time. Just give me my Team Slayer playlist, Team Slayer ranked playlist, and I'll be totally fine. Now, I know I said a bunch of good things about the game. To be honest with you, there's not that much that I don't like about the game, but I will say this. I don't like all of the weapons. There's a bunch of new weapons in the game that I just probably will never touch unless like I'm out of ammo and it's the only thing around and I just have to pick it up or something. But a lot of the weapons in the game I don't know. I don't like a lot of the new ones. Just give me a battle rifle or a sniper rifle and I'm fine. Even the pistol. The pistol is pretty good this time. And I guess the assault rifle is okay too, but anything else, I'm not too big of a fan. So that's all I gotta say. That was short and sweet, right? I think that was pretty good. The goal of the video was just to highlight some things, well, I guess a bunch of things that I like about the game, and then the few little things that I don't like about the game. My intention is never to extend videos to be super long for no reason. I'm not gonna just drag things out to try and hit the 10-minute mark or 15-minute mark or whatever people are trying to hit these days. I just wanted to go over the game. If you like these kind of short form reviews, definitely let me know down in the comment section. If you have anything to say, things you like, things you don't like, things you agree with, things you disagree with, again, just drop a comment down in the comment section. Let's talk about it. Until next time, I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.